What's up, you guys? It's Tony here with Project Grow for the second week. It is January 8th, 2015. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys had a safe and happy new year. Not only that, I hope you guys are on top of your resolutions as well as just, kind of mindset frames to kind of take you into the new year with a better feeling about yourself and a better feeling about what you're progressively going forward with. We are here on the second week for Project Grow to kind of introduce some more simple ideas into this transition to vibrant living and a healthier nutritional lifestyle. Just to kind of recap on what we did last week, it was just kind of overview of the details of what we have in our mind frame as well as framework for the next 6 months to just kind of give you guys information to take and run with to see what you guys can do and if you guys really feel open-minded to it and what it can possibly do for you, because I know what it's done for me over the past 4 years. Not only that, just for this week I wanted to kind of give you guys an overview on 3 specific things. More importantly, the intro to myself so you guys can kind of understand my background and how I kind of got into the whole holistic approach to nutritional living. But not only that, just 2 kind of simple guides to make your grocery shop or your farmer's market trips a little bit more easier to handle without the stress-free possibilities of living outside that organic lifestyle. So just to kind of piggyback up on what I just was talking about, just a little bit more about myself. I am from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Not only that, I am a graduate of Park Center Senior High School, so all big ups to all the alumni as well as my friends back home. Just to kind of give you a little bit more of my transcendent idea in my lifestyle out here in Los Angeles, California. I moved out here in 2011 just to kind of complement what I really wanted to do at that time was to work on a music career as well as take care of my brother who was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney failure in 2009. So just kind of being there to kind of be more of a support crutch and kind of help him out, and then on the times that I was open just being at school working on music ideas. But how that transcended into everything, a lot of depression set in, especially when I was in Minnesota. I had a huge vice with amphetamines. I was a drug addict for about 4 years. But not only that, it kind of made me open up to ways where I made that decision where I wanted to quit and my body couldn't take the drug abuse anymore. I wanted to see what food and what quickest ways of recovery were for getting my brain back to where I really wanted it to be, where my body felt appreciated and was actually respected by what I was putting into it. So that's where I kind of dived into just a whole holistic approach of not only food but also mindset. Your mindset is very more important than actually what you put in your body, in my opinion. If you have that warrior mindset, you will be able to do anything you put your mind to, and that's very key. In how I developed, getting off of drugs and staying off of drugs. I just celebrated 2 years of prescription sobriety this past fall, so I'm very proud of that. And it also kind of accumulated being in this position right now to be able to talk to you guys about that, being free, open about it, so you guys can understand that I am 24, I am a real person, so you guys can contact me and you guys can always talk to me because this is why I do what I do. This is my life's passion. So not only that, so that kind of picked up off of this last trip I was talking about last week. I went to Minnesota to kind of do a more nutritional landscape idea for my parents, and Luke Reynolds, the director of Progress Foundations and one of the key ideas to that trip back to Minnesota, just wanted me to be a part of this. So this is my baby, to be able to be I want people to be healthy. I know how people can be healthy, and I also want them to just experience it for themselves. So not only just going back out the details of what we were talking about last week, but just to kind of give you more of an idea of what I want to express within this next month and also the coming month. It's going to be a basis of we're going to do a video every week. This first month obviously is a little bit more transitional for people to understand, so I can hold their hand if they have any questions. I will obviously at the end of this video I will leave all my contact information so you guys can have that readily available. But also at the same time, the 2 things that I wanted to help you guys out with the easy transition when you guys go to the grocery store, farmer's market, or wherever you guys are going to buy your food. 2 things. 1, stop buying any things in bags or boxes. If they're bagged or in box, they are either processed or they have an ungodly amount of chemicals that don't even add to the calorie intake that a lot of people are, fixated with. A lot of people look at calories and what they actually do for you, but not only that, but you also are looking, at the chemical content, and that's where you have GMOs, you have genetically modified organisms that are so corrupt to not only how we live, but how we interact with, our bodies, our brain, and body chemistry, which is very huge. The second thing is when you read your labels, this is very important, this is picking it back up off of what I was talking about chemicals. If you cannot pronounce the ingredients in that food, or if you can't pronounce anything on that box, I'm pretty sure, and I'm most definitely positive, your brain as well as your body does not know what that ingredient is. If it was chemically produced and you can't pronounce it, or you don't have any clue of what that actually is, your body most likely doesn't either. So stay away from that and the concept of getting things in bags as well as boxes. So I mean, those are two quick things that I can piggyback up on right now. But at the same time, based off of, if you're not going to get organic foods or organic produce, especially if you're gonna, go down that idea of a cheaper route for, produce, specifically vegetables and fruits, use a pesticide wash. Those are very highly contaminated with pesticides and herbicides. That's why in the United States, the word organic is so important, because they are not treated foods. So just to piggyback up on everything that I kind of recapped with within the last week and today, just be yourself, hustle and meditate, live like a warrior, love each other, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.